Alright guys, so today's video is going to be talking about the meltdown that's currently happening at Microsoft. So I know we've all, if you've been in the gaming sphere, have been paying attention to the fact that Microsoft has risen their subscription of the Xbox Game Pass. So the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate has jumped 50% in price from $19.99 to $29.99 in the US, which is an extra $120 a year, or I think that's $360 a year. And obviously the reaction from the community has been a lot of anger and cancellations, and I think some people are frantically buying Game Pass subscriptions online from places that are still selling it at $20 per subscription so they can continue to have it. But I just want to rant about this and talk about this a little bit. According to IGN, they had a poll that had 10,000 people vote on it, and 45% of their audience isn't interested in subscribing to the Game Pass at a following the news that just came out, and 30% of them, well, roughly 30% of them said that they will continue to subscribe to the Ultimate despite the price raises. And I think, to me, this indicates that Microsoft, despite all the money that they might have lost from putting Call of Duty on the Game Pass, is going to lose even more money in the long run. If anything sticks with gamers for a while, it's going to be the greed that came from this. Now, there has been an overwhelming support on Twitter for people to just cancel their subscription altogether and move on to either the PlayStation or move on to Steam. Just moving away from Xbox if they're going to continue to be greedy and virtually offer what people are saying is nothing. So in order to justify this price increase, Microsoft increased the number of day one releases per year to 75, and they added Fortnite Crew and Ubisoft Plus Classics. Now, there's also some upgrades to the Xbox Cloud gaming streaming quality, but does that justify paying $30 a month? I don't really know. The Ubisoft Plus Classic is valued around $8 per month, and the Fortnite Crew is valued around $11.99 a month. So I mean, right there you have an additional, what is that, 12 plus 8, $20 in value, quote unquote. But this is only coming, one of them is specific, is game specific, which is the part that's really bugging me. It's like, oh yeah, you can save money, but it's very game specific here. Like, I don't think that's just, it's not worth that $30 a month for something that's just game specific. And then on top of that, there were some changes to the PC Game Pass, which was $11.99 and now is $16.49, which is still a better bargain at this moment. I think the PC Game Pass still holds some of the day ones. They haven't said anything about that one. But this went into effect October 1st, so very recently. And oh man, it will go into effect November 4th for any current subscribers. But Microsoft added about 45 new games to the Game Pass, which includes some games like Hogwarts Legacy. But granted, I checked it out. I saw some of the games. I wasn't the biggest fan, especially like, well, Hogwarts Legacy. I already have the game. I bought the game before I even had Game Pass Ultimate, and I just don't think that it's like, it's a good game. Don't get me wrong, but it's not something that you would justify spending $30 a month for. And according to some reports, Microsoft gave up around $300 million in Call of Duty sales as a result of the Game Pass, which to me, that's like, when I first read this, I was like, oh my god, that's a really big number. 300 million, that's nothing. Some people could retire on that. Like, if you gave someone $300 million right now, they'd be set for the rest of their life. Their grandkids would be set. Their great grandkids would be set with that type of money. So I was like, oh my god, that's horrible. Okay, maybe I understand. And then I did a Google search for Black Ops 6. And I was like, wait a minute, how much money did Black Ops 6 bring in? According to Google, the first thing that pops up with the Google's AI was that Black Ops 6 made around $1 billion. Yeah, billion, with a B, not million, billion. Billion. That's insane. $1 billion from Black Ops 6, and then they're still raising the price of the Game Pass. Now I get they're trying to do things that justify raising the price of the Game Pass, but at the same time, it just doesn't seem worth it anymore. And I think the main issue for me is the lack of Xbox exclusive games that are worth playing. They're just not there. These Xbox exclusive games have been lackluster. They just have not been good. I mean, Halo has declined. Starfield was okay. I don't think it was the biggest success on Xbox, but some of these games you just can't really justify the price cost. I think it would be justifiable if Microsoft had studios that were notoriously good at making games, whether that be multiplayer games or solo games. I do think Microsoft should open that door and lean towards more of these solo games. A lot of players love solo games. I think they should lean towards that, and maybe finding some new studios, some less known studios, and working, collaborating with them to make a game that's worth buying, putting games on the Game Pass that are worth it. Then that would justify buying the Game Pass and spending $30 a month on it. But in this current economy with the price of things, it just, for the average consumer, just does not seem worth it at all. So I think in the end, we might see Microsoft take an even bigger hit as a result of these actions. And I just want to wrap up the video by commenting on Black Ops 7. So I've been playing the beta on PC, and it's pretty good. It's enjoyable. It's a nice experience. It does feel a little like Black Ops 6.5, or some people are saying Call of Duty like 3 or so, Call of Duty Cold War 3 or something like that. But I've had some fun on the game. It definitely is nice. The one issue that I have is the zombies. The zombies take me out of it with this UI. I just wish there was a new UI altogether that was specifically zombies themed, instead of feeling like they went into Warzone and ripped the Warzone out and just slapped it into zombies and said, here you go. But then again, this is a beta. It could change in the full game, but I highly doubt that. I just hope that something changes the way that the game looks. Right now I'm liking the atmosphere. It does feel like zombies. It definitely is a step up, or at least a step in the right direction compared to Black Ops 6. But from what I've seen so far, from what I've heard, it seems like zombies could definitely be back, but I don't know. I think if Microsoft wants to recuperate the money that they've lost by putting Game Pass on there, they've got to work with Call of Duty. They got to work with these studios, and they've got to listen to consumers. And I know they already tried to by saying they're going to tone back the amount of collabs that they do and crazy skins, but I don't know if that's going to be enough. Some people want gameplay changes. Some people want it to feel like a new game, which I understand. I mean, looking back at the jump between Black Ops 3, Ghost, Advanced Warfare, none of these games felt the same, but they all came around and around the same couple of years. But now you can't really tell. Some people say they can't tell the difference between Cold War and Black Ops 6. But anyways, that's the whole video. That's all I got for you guys. Comment down below what your thoughts are on the whole situation. Let me know. And I'll see you guys next time.